بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Another thing I have to explain very briefly, of course. Schizophrenia, very dangerous disease. All they are doing, if I make them believe that all wrong things are being inculcated into their mind by shaitan, and it will not be activated if God's power is there. You pray to God, this will be removed. This is the easiest way of treating them.
You know better. Thank you so much for your elaborated answer. And then may Allah give the opposite side people who are in your opposition.
One
give them
thing
a
is
tawfiq.
there, oneness of God should be there. Otherwise, if you have shirk, it will not act. It will not work.
Yeah. So may Allah will pray for them to have their taqwa, to understand, for not to hurt others also.
No.
Because we heard people with you to propagate. They are in the wrong.
No, I am not affected by that. I am thinking positively on my side. I am encouraged by these things. On the other side, I feel pity over them because they are
to the other
even
question.
he is the creator of not only good things, even bad things. Even diseases are created by him because he knows how to heal.
And then the answer is there also. We need to dig out.
He is a healer, great healer.
Definitely, inshallah. Okay, doctor. The next question is.
Yes.
So, in what ways would you find Islam is relevant to your field of work, please?
As you all know, God gives two things. One, life. The other thing, time. And even motion, time. Everything is from Allah Almighty. Space, time. Life is dwindling there. Afterlife is there. The day of resurrection is there. Everything is decisive in His hands. Is it not?
Okay. Sorry, doctor. No, another two. Okay. And doctor, I would like to ask you about your link with your psychological background to justifying Islamic way of life. How could you justify in a medical way that Islam is the way of life?
Yes. Usually scientific thinkers, or we can say scientific way of thinking, believes that without religion and without God, we can do well. It is called scientific approach or scientific way of thinking. But in reality, scientific way of thinking brings one to Godhood. How? My science of psychology is that normalcy, abnormality, normality of abnormality. How one becomes abnormal and why? Three things. a change in attitude, change in behavior, and a change in emotions. These are the basics. Change in attitude. We say that it is caused by something I like to have. I like something. I desire something. All the desires can be converted. Can all desires be converted into decisions? My question is, can all desires be converted into, be materialized into decisions? Never.
No.
Why? Because the will of God is interpreting. On one hand, on the other, your good desires are not sanctioned. Your good desires are not turning into decisions at all. By yourself, Shaitan's role is there. I desire to keep my wife well, but I am not doing. I should love my wife, I know, but I am not loving her. She should love me. She is not doing. My son should be obedient. I wish, but he is not doing. He himself likes to do that, but he is not. He is not able to do that. I want to help others. I have a desire to help others, but I cannot. Why? The answer for this why is nothing but, on one hand, God's decision is better than our decision. The other thing, why I cannot do the good things, Shaitan's role is playing well. Is that not? For this, I have to, if any mind disorder should be dissolved, it should be set right. Whether it is anxiety disorder in children who are going out of the way, they are quarreling, they are not studying well, they are even using abuse language, they are not attentive, they are even they are going to toilet and spend more time. They are having bad habits. All these things from 3 to 21 are called anxiety disorders. All these things, sometimes they even beat mother or father. Like that they are doing. All these things are anxiety disorder. These things, we can treat them. How they came, we should know. Why they came. Shaitan's activities. So we should first pull from Shaitan's activities. For that, you have to seek the protection of God. How Islam and my psychology cohabitate is this. Many mind disorders of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, it is caused by chemical imbalance. How? Why? The dead cells in hand open